So N3on is perfectly summing up the state of IRL streaming in 2024. It's embarrassing, it's totally fake, and it's all just a flash in the pan. Because constantly causing drama and just stirring the pot of controversy can only go one way, and that's with the pot exploding, leaving for you to drown in the sauce. Most recently he's been caught lying again, making insane statements, and causing problems in every single country he touches. Who'd have guessed that a guy that pretended to sleep with the fishes for views could ever be a bad person? Honestly, N3on needs to be thrown in the dustbin with these other IRL streamers, because it's only ever going to get worse, and the stuff that we're going to discuss is just terrible. So hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. I'm Jake Baz. We cover the weird and wonderful on the internet, and today we're going to be talking about a metaphorical carpet burn who is N3on. Because he's another influencer like Jack Doherty who manages to be on 7,000 different social media platforms, and he manages to stay in every single one. Mainly he's a Kick streamer with 250k followers on there, which is quite big, and he's another person that is gaining fame by just clout by any means. He's causing controversy and causing scandals, such as pretending to be 6 feet under. Like I said, it just boggles the mind, and it goes on and on and on. And I mean, when you have Keemstar in the same room as you and you end up coming off like the bad one, you know there's a problem.
This is happening and da-da-da-da.
I'm sick of this shit. I hit it, bro. Man, goddamn it, I hit it, bro. Hit it. I hit it hard. I was going crazy on God, alright?
That's about his girlfriend, Manu. Just a very considerate chat. He's socially inept, and we're going to go through all of his previous problems in the past couple of weeks because there's quite a lot to go through. He's a loser and everything's fake, so before I show you some of that terribleness, I'm going to give you a little bit of a head scratcher. As on a stream with his dad, he did something that I can only really describe as just unbelievable. But quickly, if you enjoy the video, please do hit the like and sub. We're on the way to 10k, and I'd love to see you back.
Yeah, can you get one? Yeah. Okay.
Do we even have words to explain this at this point? Like, I know it's a joke. It's meant to be a joke, but, like, who finds that funny? That is just so weird.
What a good guy, man! What a good f***ing guy, bro! Was that bad?
It's $1. Hey, Baba, just want to tell you your son sniffed your seat when you got up. W snitch.
What?
His dad does not have one clue what's going on there. Maybe just a note to all of you people that want to try and get famous on TikTok or anywhere. Just make sure that if your dad's on a stream with you, don't sniff his seat. Like, I know you were thinking about it, but just think about the consequences. But seriously, how odd do you have to be to do this?
Alright, bro, what the f... This clip isn't even that bad.
Is this a level that streaming's got to? We've got people reacting to their own clips of themselves on Twitter. Maybe the best form of content I've ever seen.
Oh my God, I went in twice. Why did I go in twice? Alright, bro, that was bad, bro.
Honestly, beggars belief, I would actually try and break that down for you, but I'm lost for words. Kinda highlights the person he is. But he seems to be a little bit of a serial seat sniffer, because this is not the first time, and this one that I'll show you here, it's not the last time either.
No. I know women are incredible. That's weird. That's so weird. You're still on the couch right now. That is insanely weird.
I think this is meant to be funny, but realistically, it just causes lots of outrage, and it's just a bit weird. A lot weird. That didn't even make sense, but yeah, it's just a very odd situation to be in, and this Sam girl, this is his girlfriend, which we're definitely going to get onto later, because the entire scope around that is just weird as well. Like, I feel like this is meant to entertain 13-year-old kids, but when I was 13, I would not have found this funny. I'd have probably thought this guy is a creature. But maybe I've got a little bit better morals than most. But yeah, let's remind ourselves of the type of guy that this guy is, this N3on. If you don't know about him or haven't heard about him, and the perfect way to start with that is, in 2019, he pretended that he was unalived. As you can see with these 4 clickbait titles, well, it seems to have performed pretty well, but the entire thing was just clickbait. It was to big up his ego, big up his name on YouTube a couple of years ago. So ever since the original start of his online stardom, he's been this person who wants to cause trouble and also wants to pretend that they're unalived for views. And obviously that is morally inept, but we're just bringing you down to the the level of the type of stuff that these people do, because it's beggars belief, like I said. IRL streaming just seems to spawn these creatures, these beings that just will get clout by any means, and they all hang around with each other. It's all this big circle, this massive pyramid scheme to the top, and everyone loses, including the viewers. He's also very well known for his outlandish and ridiculous statements, such as this one from a couple of weeks ago.
A lot of people are saying they're gonna pull up to this party and beat my. Respectfully, I'm 5 deep with a bunch of black kids, and they have nothing to live for in life. They're gonna beat your back, right? No one's touching me. I don't give a.
Because remember, we're in 2024, and in 2024, racism is funny. A joke that is quite literally straight out of a Brendan Schwab playbook. And these statements that are enjoyed by his 13-year-old fan base, they just continue.
Be weird, but have you ever someone?
Obviously not, bro. What type of question is that?
I don't know. You seem like.
What? Like, in what way, shape, or form is this meant to be funny? You think he's trying to play on the edgy sort of card, but it comes across as just odd, especially if you've got a girlfriend. Now, screw that. If you have anyone in your life that is a woman. Because N3on seems to have just clout chasers around him that probably enable these actions, but as you'll find out, quite a lot of people have actually disappeared from his life because of it.
Chat, you get what I'm saying? He's a little bit of a creep. He gives me creep vibes, bro. I don't know. It's weird.
Have you ever f***ed Sam, bro? Have you ever f***ed Sam?
What is your obsession with the bitch, bro?
Then on top of that, doubling down and deciding to call his missus a bitch. How classy of him. I do wonder how it would turn out if he met a woman that wasn't on a naughty site that is only around him to try and get more subscribers. Maybe then he'd realise the kind of poor taste that he's having. But the stuff he's saying is just insane and just so out of pocket. Trying not to be political correct, but it comes across as embarrassing. And that's just a few of the clips, but he's constantly like that, and it explains a lot of the problems that he's been having. So let's start off with one of his most recent potential lies, the fact that he's going to hospital. Because if you look at his past, like I said about his unalivement, I'm not sure if he's telling the truth.
I am 5'10" and I weigh 113 pounds. 113 pounds. Without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys know karma's very real. And I've talked a lot of shit, and I've, you know, I don't know, but basically what's gonna happen is I'm getting admitted to the hospital tomorrow night. And maybe, you know, we can get some hospital streams in or some shit, I don't know. But I'll be in the hospital tomorrow night, and yeah.
So yeah, karma does hit you hard, and you have to say that while wearing a Gucci t-shirt. Who'd have guessed that these kick streamers that are obsessed with the views would actually show their clout off a little bit, you know? But yeah, apparently this is to do with the fact that he's underweight because he's 5'10" and 115 pounds, which if he is, that's very concerning. But at the same time, consequences to your actions, you not eating is not really a consequence to the actions of what you've done about things. But I mean, he does seem to have turned a little bit of a leaf, doesn't he? I mean, he's admitting the fact that he's done stuff wrong, but also from what I can guess from looking at both HS Tiki-Toki next to him, who's 6'3", and then comparing Ed Matthews, who's apparently 5'10" as well, next to HS Tiki-Toki, it really does seem like he's potentially lying about his height, so why wouldn't he lie about his weight? Yes, he's a little bit underweight, but I'm not going to make comments on that. Do what you want. But to me, as we'll discuss and get on to, it seems like this is just a way to get a little bit more attention. Because people are looking at this and like, oh no, he's going to the hospital because he's ill. But as you can see, with the person here that's uploaded this clip, they are dick riding him by saying he's rushed to the hospital. Well, I mean, I've never heard of anyone that got rushed to the hospital and it took 24 hours to get there. But yeah, considering his past, to me, it doesn't seem right. And also because of some of the information that I found, but we'll get onto that. But recently he's been hanging around with a streamer, another streamer called Mo Deen, who I find hilarious. He's a bit out of pocket as well. You really can just stand and look at him in amazement, can't you? But his security guard has been getting pressed because of the way that Mo Deen was acting, which, I mean, compared to N3on, he's not really doing anything out of the ordinary. Also, this just makes me cringe. The type, only people on Kick do this, where it's like, another W for N3on's new security. Literally everyone despises you. How they managed to get so many dick riders, I don't know. Well, maybe, like I said with my previous video with Jack Doherty, because he's got people that upload content and get money from it. So this is probably the same case.
We gotta first, we can move. I gotta kill him, bro. We're going to go to fucking jail. It is not a game. It is not a secret. The dude at the front desk has called the police already. They're sitting on the corner watching everything we do, and the louder he gets, the closer they get. When they come, they are going to come for me because I'm the one carrying the gun.
All right.
N3on looking like he's gonna brick himself. The funniest thing to me about that part is that Mo Deen is literally next to them. You're telling me the guy here pretending to look at his phone is not gonna be listening in on the conversation? Nah, yeah. Well, of course, but the stream can listen in, no worries. It's such an embarrassing content trap. But it does sound like his security guards are kind of getting over the edge with him because of the way that he acts and the way that he has people around him that also act in that way. And really, I don't understand why they would think that when they've got clips like this going around.
Now I'm gonna start moving smarter. No more talking shit, bro. That we gotta. Wait, Leon, did you see my AP?
No, I saw the police. I was in handcuffs.
I'm gonna stop talking shit, so let's talk about flexing. Look at my brand new AP watch. Once again, just materialistic. Who cares if you got an AP watch? And if anything, that makes you more of a target for people that dislike you, doesn't it? I can't believe that he hasn't had it stolen yet, or that someone hasn't faked him getting it stolen yet. What a kind, gentle soul to the person that he's probably paying only like $15 an hour. Oh, look at my Rolex. Embarrassing, man.
No, I saw the police. I was in handcuffs.
I'm trying to tell you, when we gotta go, you're just sitting around yapping and he's in cuffs. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, listen to me, bro. I'm gonna start physically, like, moving you.
Iced out chain as well. Why are these people just so materialistic and embarrassing to look at? On that note as well, if he's thinking about his fit, maybe he should actually get a shirt that isn't made for a 10-year-old. Because that shirt is riding up his arm more than his hairline is riding up his head. But honestly, if I had to spend the entire day with him, I would just be so sick of him as well. Like, how many times do I have to get you out of the shit? Too many times. Too many times. And with all these streams going on, I'd lose my mind. Despite that fact, though, it does seem that N3on's trying to clean up his act somewhat, maybe. Potentially, for about 2 days, and then he'll go back to it. But it seems that he is trying to. And how do you sort out all your dramas and controversies that you've had and try and understand them? Well, you speak to Keemstar. As obviously he is the bastion of morality on any social media platform.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. But everyone's stupid and they make mistakes when they're young, right? You're gonna be dumb, you're gonna make mistakes. But you're in this weird loop where you do something stupid on stream and then you get rewarded. Like, the next day, the stream numbers are even higher. The donations are higher. So you're in this endless cycle of being fucking cringe and doing dumb shit.
You genuinely think I'm cringe, and what the f are you, bro?
Straight away just insults Keemstar because of the fact that he's been insulted. But yeah, you are cringe. You are disgustingly cringe. If I saw my friends acting even 10% like you are on any social media, I'd be throwing hands.
I don't know. No one likes me, so I don't care.
I think we could be friends. Actually, no, we can't be friends, but we're more similar than you think, bro. I don't think I'm cringe.
so?
I think I'm honestly just motivation to the youth.
If he does genuinely believe that, I feel very sorry for him. There is no way that he is a motivation to any of the youth. What is he trying to prove to them? Sniff your dad's seat as he gets up? What? What? Maybe a motivation that if they try hard enough at being a total scab on the internet, they might be able to get a Gucci t-shirt sometime. Honestly, sounds like a deal to me. And then Keemstar actually goes on in a bit of a rant that for some weird reason I agree with about the way that he handles himself with public people.
But anyhow, you know, these people are just trying to do their job, right? And I think everybody, you know, the whole entire world can identify with someone just doing their 9 to 5, and then they got this fucking asshole N3on, his girlfriend screaming, making a fucking... Bro, these people are just regular citizens just trying to do their shit. You're blessed and you can't be treating people like that. That's the one thing that pisses off everyone. When I saw that clip, I was mad.
So I never thought I'd catch myself agreeing with Keemstar, but I do. Like, it's ridiculous the way that he acts, and I'll show you an example in a second, but his reaction is just ridiculous.
Well, I don't give a fuck if you were mad, but you're right, and I admitted to my mistakes, and I admitted when I was wrong. I was wrong.
I don't care if you were mad, but I admitted to my mistakes, but I don't care if you were mad. Just making sure that he isn't validated by the opinions of Keemstar. Well, but you apologise, so you should be understanding of the fact that he is mad. So yeah, he has a bit of a thing of deciding to be terrible with people and terrible around people, and this is one example of it.
What does your mom do for work? Oh, nice. What does your dad do for work? No, I'm such a bad guy.
How dare he work at a supermarket? That is so embarrassing. The fact that N3on, if he wasn't out there faking his unalivement and being a terrible person, he probably wouldn't even be working in a Walmart. He'd probably be behind the bins, dragging out pieces of old food to scran. And the funniest thing as well about it is that if N3on did try to get a job at Walmart, well, he wouldn't be able to get in because of the way that he is. So, you've thrown your career down the drain, haven't you? It's just so insensitive to normal people. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. And he needs to piss off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm so sorry, bro. Yeah, call him. Yeah, come up. Oh my god.
It's the fact that it's a child as well that he's speaking to. He's just mugged off a child for the reason that his dad works somewhere normal. No need to job shame. It's embarrassing for you to do so. And, well, it seems to be going well, doesn't it, for you, N3on? You know that aspect of about, you know, I'm going to help the children. I'm going to be a role model for the children to look up to. And then you're taking the piss out of the fact that their dad is doing something normal. This guy is as much a role model to children as R. Kelly. But one of the big things that I did want to pick out in the midst of this is that on his kick streams, he's got a disclaimer. And it shows everything to just be embarrassingly fake and just put on for views. So this is the disclaimer. And to pick out some bits, the content provided by N3on is intended for entertainment purposes only. It may include elements of parody, satire, humour, fictionalized scenarios. The content should not be taken seriously or misconstrued as factual information, advice, or actual opinions. So it's fine then. That racist joke you said earlier, just bin it off because he didn't mean it. At least we know that you know now that you are not a role model. N3on uses creativity and imagination to create content that may involve exaggeration, fictional characters, humorous situations. The characters, events, and dialogue portrayed are fictional and do not reflect real-life events, individuals, or opinions unless explicitly stated. Because, yeah, of course, you're going to go on a stream, you're going to say something bad and then go, oh, I actually meant that. Or you're going to say something good and be like, this isn't actually part of the fictionalized storyline. No, that's never going to happen. This is just like a legal disclaimer to cover your own ass, but it's embarrassing, innit? The amount of times I have to say embarrassing in these videos, like, people are just terrible. And then I think this one is the worst one. The content is not suitable for all individuals who are under legal adult age. Parents and guardians are responsible for monitoring and controlling the content of their children access. A little bit of a typo. N3on does not assume responsibility for minors accessing or engaging in adult-orientated content. Oh, so it's fine then. Let's bin it all off. So you're a role model for children, but then at the same time, they are not meant to be watching your stuff, and if they are watching your stuff, it's their parents' fault. Well, okay, yes, you are a role model. You definitely are a role model, N3on, but I believe you're a role model in all the wrong reasons of what not to do, of how not to act, of what not to get up to on stream. And then that last part about the adult content, it's because of the amount of naughty site people that are in the videos. It's just saying, oh, it's not my fault if they sign up to them. Even though if your content is aimed at children, even though it's explicitly stated that it's not, but it entirely is because that's your entire humor, what's going on? They're gonna go over to Instagram. They're gonna go and follow these people, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And if you promote that constantly, it's only gonna become a problem, innit? So you are the problem. So yeah, everything's fake, everything's made up, and everything is just for losers. Like, this is loser content. And seeing as it's fictional, let's bring up the fact of his fictional girlfriend that he has, Sam. So Sam is a naughty site model who has been in and out of him for the past like 3 months, not literally, but yeah, she comes on N3on streams and she causes problems with him, and she's just a divisive character as well, but she's got the naughty site. And could you take a wild guess of who's her content manager for this certain naughty site? Oh, it's none other than Jack Doherty, because yeah, she's in that circle. So like I said, this is just a massive big clout circle of losers and naughty site models. And I can't blame the women for being there, but I think that they should really have a think about the kind of people that they're conversing with to gain themselves, because this is kind of like the exact similar sort of thing as the Twitch streams when nudity became allowed and everything became a problem. They are constantly around these streamers and they're constantly in these dramas, so it's going to blow up their socials. And the majority of people that are going to blow them up is going to be people under the age of 18, because I cannot see anyone over the age of 18 even going near a second of any of this. So I do advise they have a look, but it seems that this Sam is pregnant. I really didn't think that N3on had it in him.
I have a huge announcement, man. Huge announcement. Sam is pregnant. Are you okay? Yo, what the fuck?
So yeah, she's pregnant, and that's brilliant, amazing. Let's keep going on then. But this was mentioned on this stream about 2 weeks ago, and it's not been mentioned since. And the reason why is because she's a Naughty Sites creator. It's all for drama. It's also people go on these TikToks and repost them, and he gets a lot more clout from it. Like, oh wow, he finally tapped her. Oh well, moving on. I don't think Jack, with his personality, would even let her get near getting pregnant. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this fake relationship spawns these fake situations, and one example of this as well is the fact that, oh well, they're not actually, don't actually like each other. Do they? Of course they don't, because they're not together. But this is a lot of content farming that he's getting out of it, because everyone's going round and he keeps making these problems where people are like, oh, you're not with her for good reason, she doesn't love you, this, that, the other. Like this clip here with his brother.
I'm actually very happy.
Okay,
man.
let me ask you something. Let's say you fell off and went to like my position, right? Is she still there with you? Be honest.
Yeah.
Put it on God.
On God, on my life.
Yeah, something tells me this certain site model is definitely not going to be near you if you have got no clout. I mean, why else would she be rubbing hands with Jack Doherty? But actually, I might be wrong. They must actually love each other, because as you can see here, they're having brilliant conversations.
Get off your phone. So talk to me then. Like, why do I have to start the conversation?
You're not talking to me. You're on your phone.
No, I'm not. Can you start a conversation for once?
For once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
I think you're the person that hurt her, N3on. Hurting her eyes, at least, but this is riveting content. This is stuff that everyone wants to be seeing, obviously, because there's so much energy, there's so much passion, there's so much fun. This is an entirely made-up situation. But that's the thing, innit? Naughty content site people, they sell. And they do sell in these massive clout circles where there's 20 of them in one room. And these kind of, do I love her, don't I love her, this sort of thing, constantly battling back and forth. It actually angers people, and it's right. It's ridiculous. Especially when they have both never been together in a single room. That's for certain. But our good old friend Jack Doherty is going to show how he manages to market her. Just so I can further show to you that this entire situation is fake. These two are not together. Everything's fake. It's embarrassing.
I can't believe Sam would do this to N3on. My friend Sam recently started dating a famous streamer named N3on, and everyone thinks she cheats on him. So today, I'm gonna put her to the test by sending a hot guy to rizz her up. And that hot guy is me. And while she was chilling in bed by herself, I did this. Subscribe if you think Sam's gonna cheat on N3on.
Subscribe if you think he's gonna cheat on her. Because yes, if they are together with a camera in the room, that is the first thing that's gonna happen. And I'm not sure what she does on a site, but potentially he's seeing that a lot more than what he thinks.
Damn!
It's good.
You think you can massage my arms? They're like kind of sore after the gym, you know?
Massage what? You got like no arm. N3on has bigger arms than you.
Bro, what? I have bigger arms than N3on. Come on, look.
The laughing track. Honestly, what an excruciating watch. I can't be arsed. So yeah, this entire relationship is built up on the premise of, oh, well, I'm going to content manager Friar Jack Doherty, and then Jack's going to bump up N3on's fame as well by mentioning him, and then Sam is going to rake in the rewards from the naughty site because of the fact that she's constantly involved in these circular dramas. As we've seen, he calls the people in his streams characters, so I think this character is just a character. Definitely just a character. Once again, I don't think N3on has it in him, to be honest. So yeah, do you think she cheated? Subscribe if you did. So the last thing that I want to cover is from about 2 weeks ago, and it's when the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, which is mixed martial arts, they ended up having an event, and N3on was meant to go there, but he said some stupid shit and he got kicked out. And although he obviously got a lot of notoriety and attention to this, it shows once again that if you fuck with the wrong people, you end up getting your ass burned. So he was on a stream and he said this.
So I'm gonna walk up, I'm gonna talk my Trump, and then it's gonna be a very good experience. And I'm gonna talk my I don't care if the Secret Service is there, I don't give a I'm gonna talk.
So yeah, saying that you're gonna go up to a former US president, no matter what, whether his security's around, and chat some to him, I'm sure that'll turn out well, won't it? Threatening that you're gonna do something to the former US president, only gonna go one way. You just can't really get out of that.
Tell me right now was your name was dropped specifically by Dana. You cannot commit. And somebody else said something weird that has the Secret Service buzzing right now.
What?
No.
Wait, Dana said my name?
So he's being told that he's not going to get in, and his response is, oh, the president of the UFC said my name, he knows me. How starving for clout do you have to be?
Somebody else said something that they has the Secret Service buzzing about him right now.
Not me?
They said me too? No, you're just saying that now. They didn't say that. Did they draw my name?
Just embarrassing. There's someone telling him they can't come in and explaining why, and they're just trying to get the fact that they've been name dropped out of him. The clout-hungry losers that exist on this platform drive me up the wall. It's insane. And I think the funniest thing about this is that he was literally on the other side, like his tickets were for the other side of the event, so he realistically thinks that he's got to run around the entire venue to get to him, like some form of like football streaker. Yeah, that's gonna go well. And obviously this got a lot of attention, a lot of backlash as well, and well, the reporters on the after show of the UFC ended up talking to the president of the UFC, Dana White himself, and well, you can see how he acted about it.
There's a popular streamer online called N3on, and he said he was banned from the arena tonight, specifically by...
He said he was banned from the arena? No, what happened is he said some stupid shit on Instagram, and, you know, he bought tickets so he wasn't anywhere close. When you start saying stupid shit like that, yeah, you're probably going to get busted up and thrown out of here, you know.
Proper reality check, innit, N3on?
Threats and talking dumb shit, looking for clout.
I believe he said he was going to...
I don't care what he said.
I think he said he was going to confront Donald Trump.
I don't care what he said. Did he?
Well, he wasn't able to.
He's this fucking tall, too. You know that? Fucking punk.
So yeah, Dana's up his own ass as well, but this is just an example of what actually happens in the real world when when you get checked. When people look at you, realise the sort of stuff you're doing and the problems that you're causing, and then when you try and incite something stupid on someone so notorietous, you're only going one way, and that is in the dustbin. If I were him, I'd have turned around and ran away before I got wedged, but it seems that it was a good thing for him because he managed to get a load of clout from it, and he is once again one of the few actual like social media influencers that could go and do something so terrible and then end up picking viewers up off of it. But this with the fact that he is now losing all of his friends and he's apparently going into hospital. This is probably a massive reality check around everything about him, around his entire character, what he does on platforms. But at the end of the day, it's a disclaimer because every character is fake, including N3on himself. He's a fictional character in this Kick stream. Or that's what he wants you to think. What I actually believe N3on is this hungry person for clout that will do it by any means, and the fact that he tries to hide in a little disclaimer at the end of his description about the fact that everything's fake, nothing is real. It's just a big obfuscation of truth of actually what he is. He is this clout-hungry loser. That is all he is, all he will be, all he ever will be. And the moment that he starts losing all these people and seeing them drop like flies, he will then realise what's going on. The stuff he says is outlandish. The people that he is with is ridiculous because it just spawns more hate and problems. And if you really want to be a role model for children, get the fuck off the app. And yeah, maybe stop hanging around with your fake girlfriend all the time. It's embarrassing to watch, it's terrible, and that is not something that children want to see. But for me as well, like, what is the end goal with N3on? What does he eventually want to be? Because he's at the highest tiers of clout that he possibly can be because of the fact he's a scumbag. He's hanging around with Jack Doherty, which is like the biggest scumbag. So he's in second of command to it. So what's from here? How are you going to get higher? How are you going to get higher on the clout game? How are you going to make more money? Because to me, you're screaming like you just want to get banned. But obviously Kick allows this sort of stuff, and this is why Kick is becoming such a problem, because there's so many of these IRL streamers that just go around and cause problems and be horrible to people in real life, but it's fine because they're a character and everything around it is dramatized and fake. When the fact that it actually promotes this kind of thing for stupid people to do and children to do. This is how you need to act in public to get notoriety and fame, and that's not right and it's wrong. Everything's wrong about it. But I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about it? Please do let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the vid, please hit the like and sub. We're near 10k. I'd love to see you back, and yeah, I'll see you later. I've been Jet Bats. Take care.